Okay, let's do another analysis. I want to jump into, I do that every time, the Singers Unlimited. This is a really impressive group, not only for their singing and their arrangements, but also the production techniques that they really championed earlier than anyone else as far as layering and editing and overdubbing. But this is an arrangement of Our Love Is Here to Stay, classic old tune, written by George and Ira Gershwin. This is an ABAC tune, 32 bar standard form. I'm going to get to basically the last phrase ish of the C section. You know, it's a insane arrangement, but I want to get to the ending because the first time I heard it, my mind was blown, and every other time it still is blown. So let's listen. This is minute 234 of Love Is Here to Stay by the Singers Unlimited.
In time, the Rockies may tumble, Gibraltar may crumble, they're only made of clay, but our love is here to stay.
Almost like need a second for the air to clear after that. Unbelievable arranging and harmonies. This stuff is like mega deep. But let's get into it. Their arrangement is in the key of D flat, my favorite key. In fact, you'll find a lot of excellent tunes are written in the key of D flat. But here we go. Okay, right here. Listen to the first phrase and then I'll play it.
In time, the Rockies may tumble.
Let me get my hands around that one again. This is basically in the key of D flat. We have a sharp 4 chord, G half diminished basically, or G minor, going to G minor. So essentially we have sharp 4 going to 7, going to 3, going to 6. So it's going around the circle. 2-5 motions. Here's what actually happens, because diatonically that would be, sharp 4 isn't diatonic, but maybe half diminished, G half diminished to C7 to F minor to B flat 7. Alright, so 2-5 to F minor and then a B flat 7. That's essentially what I would think is happening in the original tune. But we have a G flat major 7, sharp 11 because the melody is the sharp 11, which goes up a half step to that G minor, but it's like an F over G sound, which is like a G minor 9. And they add a quick C7 altered. This is a killing voicing. I realize this thing's still in the shop. A C altered 7 to get to F minor, and they have a pretty stock F minor, but then in octaves they're moving that classic bass line. So F minor with E in the bass, with E flat in the bass, and then it moves to B flat 13. So again, G flat major 7 goes to F over G, C7 altered, and specifically it has the flat 9, the flat 5. That leads us to our F minor, straight up F minor, but then we have the moving bass. And I realized that top note stays, so keys, so we got F minor with E in the bass, F minor with E flat in the bass, which got this point sounds a lot like an A flat chord over E flat, but very similar. And then that resolves to D is the lowest note. It's the third of our B flat 7, and then we have a B flat 13 voicing. But what's incredible is how this gets twisted. To this, and I think this is the voicing as close as I can get it, or the facsimile of it. I've got a D, B flat, B. I am doing a crossbar with my first finger, which is why this one's a bit of a struggle. So I'm playing the A string 5th fret and the G string 4th fret, both with my first finger. But anyways, I've got D, A flat, B, F sharp, B flat. So 3, flat 7, flat 9, sharp 5, 1. Which is an incredible movement, and you see how each voice kind of moves. The Rockies may tumble. That's the melody. And then the inner voice. Rockies may tumble. And then Rockies may tumble. And the bass. Rockies may tumble. So it's each voice just goes down this line of perfect logic, but the harmonies they end up with are really rich and dense. So let's listen to this again.
In time, the Rockies may tumble.
Oh, this is amazing.
Gibraltar may crumble.
This one is not as much going on, but it's following the circle. It goes to B flat minor, E flat minor, and A flat 7. So that's 6, 2, 5 in the key of D flat. Really common. We're like almost getting close to home.
Gibraltar.
And here's how they get there. They do a B flat altered, similar voicing to earlier, which is very similar, if not the same, where they had the flat 9 and the sharp 11, or the flat 5. And then it goes to E flat minor, kind of E flat minor 11, and then that planes down a half step, so E flat minor, D minor, E flat minor, and that's, a planing, a chromatic passing chord to give us some motion. Doesn't offer any different function because it gets us to A flat 13 sus, which is the 5 chords. We have 6 altered, 2 minor, 5 sus.
May tumble, Gibraltar may crumble.
Next phrase.
They're only made of clay.
Whenever it gets to that low C and oh god, I just lose my mind. But how do we get there? Okay, cool. So it's like we're at the 5 chord, but we don't resolve to 1. we kind of go backwards in function and we go let's do it again.
They're only made.
Even that's a great move. We have a B7 sharp 11, which goes to B flat 7 sharp 11 to A7 sharp 5, and then A flat minor 11. So we have this walking B7, B flat 7, A7, A flat minor. And this is setting up a turnaround of the 4 chord, so G flat major we're going to end up at. So we have this great chromatic dominant walk down that is reharmonizing the melody. And I love that the melody goes down and then up, but the bass line keeps moving down. Again, more contrary motion from our previous videos. So they're only made of clay. The 5-1 here in the 2-5, the G flat major, is D flat sus, like a B triad over D flat, and then G flat major 13. So the 13 is the melody, and we have a major 7 and a 9 probably in there too. So this is our whole sequence getting to G flat major. And then here's the most brutal chord in my opinion. And I gotta tune the low E to a C because I gotta get this chord. Oh, that's a C7 altered C, low C. E is the 3rd. What am I doing here? B flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, another B flat. Yeah, I mean it's literally an F sharp 7 over C, right? So it's like the tritone dominant chord over C, which gets us an altered sound. But that voicing is just killing. Because we have a triad on top, right? F sharp major, and then that low C that takes this triad, turns it into something that doesn't sound like a triad, or makes it kind of distorts it, flips it on its head. So let's hear the context. Go back.
Only made of clay.
And that chord is getting us back into the circle because we ended at 4. I don't even know where G flat is on the. G flat major. G flat major is the 4, and then that C altered is the 7, which is going to go 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, and then wrap it up. So this whole part of the tune is kind of like we're on the hamster wheel of the circle of force, but sometimes we take a jog back and then we go forward and we go back. So this is another one of those moments. I'm gonna have to tune back up. Of course, I can play this voicing pretty much, without the low C, but it's not the right gravitas.
Our love is here.
Let me go back. Sorry.
Our love is here.
I'll do that much. Our love is here. Our F minor, which that big old low C7 set up. F minor 7. B flat minor 11, which with a nice voice going 11 to 3 inside. And then we turn that into a B flat 7, flat 9. A couple moving voices there. Major 7, or sorry, the sharp 9 of B flat 7 goes up to the major 3rd, and then the flat 9 goes up to the 9, so it's kind of like altered and then natural. So an altered B flat 7 to a natural B flat 7, which is cool. And then we have this a lot, the 11 on a minor chord, so E flat minor 11. I usually like to do this voicing. Or I've got a D flat triad over E flat. And I can catch the third on the D string if I want. So 1 flat 3 flat 7 9 11. Let's listen again.
Our love is here. Here to stay.
That ending is freaking nuts. So we have two. Really, really cool way to end this. Basically, it's getting to B flat minor, which is the relative minor of our home key, D flat. And we never actually resolved a D flat, so this is a definite deceptive ending. I'll show you the ending. So it's B flat minor 9. Actually, this exact voicing. So it's 7, 3, 11, 9. So B flat minor 11, 9 on top. But then these voices turn into an A minor triad with another low A in the bass. And that top note C becomes what was the 9 is now the flat 3 of A minor, which is not in the key of D flat at all, so way outside here. So I'll do it. There's an amazing little turnaround. And how we get there. Oh, I like to, yeah, right. So we have F sharp over C, we've seen this a lot, to B major, which is a cool motion, and then B flat minor. So we have C, B, B flat. It's kind of like a mini little turnaround to that B flat minor. Kind of 2, 5, 1, although, you know, not exactly, but that's kind of the vibe. Wow, let's listen to that end again.
To stay.
Let's play the whole thing here. If I can remember, where the hell did I start? Okay, I think I have it. Wow. Check out Singers Unlimited. And this is a group that you've probably heard before, but maybe you didn't know it. They've been sampled quite a lot. Here's Logic using it in his song Fade Away. And the original, Deck the Halls. It uses just a little bit. Kendrick, Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst.
Go back right now. Fuck, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of fucking running. I'm tired of this shit. My brother, homie.
Tired of running, tired of hunting, my own kind.
It's original. And then one of my favorites, Doobie Powell, using it on Where Is the Love? This is Doobie's track, so he actually uses the legit original. That's so bad. Oh man, so bad. These little fragments these cats have used. So really incredible group that has endured the test of time, no doubt. They have incredible collaborations with Rob McConnell's big band, of which Ed Bickert was on that recording session. And they also did a great album with the Oscar Peterson Trio. But I personally love them most for their a cappella sessions, of which there are plenty. So go check out Singers Unlimited and get hip to some bad shit.